I think we're recording. Hi everybody, Michael Cole, welcome. I think I'm on tonight. I'm just seeing. It looks like I'm live. And it's welcome to Thursday Nitro Training, episode 27. It's going to all be about boosting, and posting on social media best practice, kind of waiting for the kingdom to come. I never really know if this thing is on until I start seeing you show up. Oh, here we go. We got some people showing up. Good. Come on and hang out. I just love it. I love it when you guys hang out. I love it, and because I need you to. I'm trying to make big boom tonight. I got 9 people. First one on is Judy Crawford. Hey, Judy. Welcome, Judy. Come on in, Judy. Hey, Judith, thanks for hanging out with me. I got 10 people on. They're starting to come into the room. I've been working all day to really put together a great class for you tonight. Who else we got? Shannon's in the house. Come on in. Help me make some big boom. Shannon, hey, good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with me, Shannon. We got Pamela. Pamela, you and I were talking just a few minutes ago on FB. Pamela's got her color certification training. Give it up for Pammy, baby. Connie Hoffman is in the house. Hi to you too, Connie. I love it when you guys come and hang out with me. That makes me feel so good. I put together a great class for you tonight. Corey C. back for more. Hey, Michael. Hey, Corey, come and help me too. I'm not going to leave with you, Corey. I want to make sure that you're hanging out with me tonight. Who else we got? Ashley's back. Hi, Michael. From Chrome and College Station, Charlotte Gardner. Tell her I said hi. I love all you peeps. When am I going to come and see you again? Stevie Good, all on board. Okay, Stevie. Come on in, man. Don't miss the boat, Stevie. You got the clan hanging out with us tonight? Oh, you guys are like faithful followers. I love it when you come hang out on HB. Alyssa's in the house. Alyssa, help me make some money tonight, will you? Shannon Woosley, call the cops. Because when Shannon's in the house, man, she's about in order, right? No, she really isn't. Shannon's about getting the damn elephant out of the living room. Jenna D, good to see you. Help me to make the charge coming. Rebecca B, so excited for this. Rebecca, I'm giving you a drum roll, baby. How much time? I'm doing a little monologue for all the people that kind of hang out with me. We've got a lot of people on board. You ready to go to work? I got a great show for you tonight. Jerry, good to have you, Jerry. I don't know if Stevie's watching this with you, Jerry. Have the peeps watch it. I think you're going to love it. It's about the social media tonight. So, hey, let's go to work. Peter Cole, yo, hey, where's Joshi Shana? Peter C., good to have you. And you can, because I know when you're around, man, we have a good time. Good evening from Sherry M. Good to having you come and hang out with the Sherry. So, all right, we've waited long enough time to go to work because I know this is about class time. So let's class time. So what do we got? If you look behind me, I've got my PowerPoint going on. TNT FB MC Live, episode number 27. I want to start moving in to using social media to make money. I'm going to call this Posting the Blast. Now, it's really, I'm going to give you a one social media practice tonight that I think you got one thing in mind, and that is to fill in your windows of time. Those of you that have been hanging out with me know what Watts or windows of time are, with specifically high-ticket repeats. Tonight's conversation isn't about getting referrals. It's about getting inactive repeats, high-ticket repeats, to come in to fill those windows of time. I think you're going to find it to be interesting. Now, how to get the most out of this conversation. Debbie, good to have you too. Chicago's in the house. If you're joining us, welcome to our community. Actually, this is episode number 27. To get the most out of it, if you go on Summit Salon's YouTube page, you're going to find episodes 1 through 26. watch part or all those, especially the last, I don't know, 6 or 7. It's really those of you that have watched, it's going to have a home court advantage over those that don't. So between now and the next time we get together, that would be a homework assignment. The other thing that we've been using a lot of, I really can't encourage you enough, is to be hanging out with the Summit Planner, because we're using it now as much about identifying, and I think we had this conversation in the last Facebook Live, where we're using the worksheet as a window of time opportunity worksheet. How many openings do I have to fill that I want to use social media to fill? Hey, Kayla Ray Dickerson, you're in the house. Live by my planner. I know, so do I, Kayla Ray. And by the way, I'm going to be posting something really cool. Kayla Ray did this little post today, got her a $600 appointment. I'm going to save that for another time. What's up to you too, Nicole? So this would be the other, and I want to be mindful of how I do this. I want you over the next couple of weeks, and you can see I'm pointing to it here, and that is to start updating your mobile. The more I'm coaching stylists, service providers on social media, that's one of the first questions I'm asking. Show me your mobile. That's almost like, stand in front of the mirror naked and let me see. It's like opening up your checkbook and letting me see how much money. People get freaked out, but I can tell by just looking at your mobile device a minute how up to snuff or not you are for using, because you got to have a great mobile device if you're going to be using social media practices to explode your income. So I'll be talking more about that over the weeks to come, but that would be something that I want you to do. If you've got a mobile device that's more than probably 2 years old, I want you to take 2, multiply it times 2, and it's really 4 years old, because that's how fast technology is going on. If your mobile device is 3 years old, it's really 9 years old. I was coaching somebody yesterday that couldn't download an app on the tracking app because the App Store or the Droid Store wouldn't let him unless he downloaded his software upgrade. He was afraid to do that because I was going to have to learn some new icons and stuff, so he kind of like kept it out of it. So I want you to get your update on your mobile. I want you to download your Summit Tracker. Go back to the previous episodes, because you need to start tracking the results that you're getting from some of these best practices that I'm giving you. And last but not least, this is big. You got to listen closely to this one. I want you to begin flipping your Facebook friend page to a Facebook business like page. Hey, Amanda, because on the next episode, I'm going to teach you how to boost your post. Boosting to super blast, or boosting to blasting is blasting on steroids, and you can't boost on a friend page. So these would be something for you to consider on how to get the most out of tonight's class. So here we go. I want to, first of all, I want to cover, now you're going to see the screen is going to go a little bit dark on me because I'm showing you something that's really important. This is what I'm calling the big why behind social media. Some of you aren't getting this yet. I know I'm preaching to the choir tonight, but I want you to share this particular Facebook Live. Hey, Kelly, I want you to share this Facebook Live with people that aren't watching it, and because this particular slide will show them why getting into social media is the single most important move in their career. And if they don't do it pretty soon, they're going to begin to profoundly living to regret it. So here's one picture, and I got this from Lynn Winslow. Thank you, Lynn, for this. So you're seeing me over here. I need to bring up my black ink so you can see. Here it is. So I want you to look at my center picture. I think you can see it pointing. I'm going to do a close-up here just for a second so you can see this. There it is. So this center circle is one client. And for every one client or one guest that you get to like your business page, I'm not even going to talk about friending your friend page anymore. I want you to get a damn business page. For every one guest, one client, you get to like your page, Facebook tells us that there's 250. How many? 250 of their friends that you don't have as clients yet. And social media is primarily about how do you get to these people, to get all of these 250 people to be what this person is, which is your client, as well as getting more of your clients that haven't been in to see you back to come to see you. We used to have to go on an archaeological dig in the card file to do that. So having said that, I want to go back. I'm going to pan out a little bit so you can see me. There you go. The light will come back on. So posting to blast, this particular social media practice, it really focuses on how to use social media to get a repeat client who isn't rebooked. Maybe you haven't seen them in a while, to get back to see you in the simplest, quickest way. This is for those of you that are wading into the pool. I know, I love Thursday Nitro too, Jeannie Wagner. Good to have you tonight. So here's what I want to give you. It's one of my golden nuggets. It's easier to get a lost, it's easier and faster to use social media for filling in your windows of time with high ticket repeats than it is to get referrals. The next episode or so, we'll talk about referrals, but I want you to look at social media is a real fast and easy way of getting lost repeats to come back to see. I remember the older days, they used to go, it's easier and cheaper to get a lost client to come back to see you than it is to find a new one to replace them. This conversation is how do you get use social media to get lost repeats to come back to see you. So moving right along. First thing you're going to do, and we covered this in the last episode, is you're going to use your planner. You're going to look for your windows of time on your planner. And you can see here that I'm using this. So this would be a window of time that is 11 to what is that, 1:15. So that's a 2 hour and 15 window of time. And I'm going to use social media to go find one of my repeat clients to fill it. Maybe it was filled, but I had a cancellation. And it happened for the end of the day or tomorrow, and I want to use social media to do it. Melissa Young, she's in the house. Good to see you. Melissa, you're so cool too. All right, now, so I'm going to actually show you, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a close-up of this. I got a new Facebook camera to help me do a close-up of this. This is really cool. This is one of the coolest things. I found this one. I was scrolling on my newsfeed. Melissa Alter, 47 minutes after she posted this. This is what she posted. And notice, there's no picture. This is all text. This is all words in your status box. Here's what she said. I got a last-minute opening for a cut and color tomorrow at 5. 20% off. I'm going to give you a conditioning shine. And she said, call me, we'll fill the spot. So when I saw it, I posted her. I said, Melissa, you're freaking brilliant. I love how you're using Facebook to make rain. Whenever you're using social media to make money, you're a rainmaker. And I'm going to call you the FB Rainmaker. So she says to me, listen to what she says. Thank you, absolutely. This post just turned into 3 appointments. Did you hear that? I'm gonna zoom back out because I want you to see my face to make sure that you really get this. So what she said is, I did this post, and when I did this post, I was able to not only fill the 1 appointment, I filled 3. So I posted 1 and I filled 3. And you noticed in that example, there were no pictures. There were no before and afters. There was no nothing. It was down and dirty. It was a bootleg. Typed a few words into the status box. Said I'm opening. Kaboom! All of a sudden, what is it? I'm making big money. The cash register is just ching-chinging all day long. Jerry's saying, yeah, she's showing it's raining money. I'm going to give you another example. How are we doing for time? All right, I'm doing a great job. Here's one. This one came in from my good buddy. I'm going to do a little close-up here because this one is huge. From my good buddy, Jennifer Bootwell. She's also a Summit Salon consultant, hairdresser, Summit Salon owner down in Louisiana. Watch what she says. She says to me, I'm going to put on my little, my arrow here so I get this right. She says, I just had a cancellation. Here's what she posted. I just had a cancellation for tomorrow morning at 10 for a color, cut, and style. Notice she was really specific. She's going to fill it in a 2-hour window of time with a color cut and style. That's probably about $120, $130 ticket. Message me or call me if you're interested in taking the appointment. So I said right away, 15 minutes after she posted, I picked this up on my newsfeed. I said, Jen, let me know as soon as it fills. She gets right back to me and says, Michael, it filled. I said, Jennifer, how long did it take and did any others fill? And Jennifer says, Michael, it took me 15 minutes. This is the truth. I'm not lying to you, gang. And for 15 minutes for somebody to move in, I'm going to let you know if my 2 o'clock filled. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my friends? That this is, I want to get to a black screen so you can see me. This is really how you fill your windows of time. Jennifer's on right. Oh yeah, Kayla Ray's going, Jennifer. So she sees me bragging on her. She filled 2 with 1 post. And notice another example. No pictures. No before and after. We're going to show you how to get into that. Kayla Ray, I've got some of her examples where, you're putting your watermark, you're putting the salon icon. We can get fancy dancy. But for those of you that are waiting in the pool or don't have the time, all you want to do is a text, Mike. This is so easy. This is like a red, shiny, juicy, gigantic, delicious apple hanging on a low branch. All you need to do is walk by and pluck the freaking apple. You don't even have to climb up in the tree and go out on the limbs. This is so good, I hate to even share it with you. I'm going to give you one more. The one more I want to give you. This one is really cool. This is how to get a client that you're wondering, I haven't seen her in a long time. I wonder where she's been. Let's just go here. I want to do a close-up so you can see it. And Kayla Ray, hey, yes, pluck the freaking apple. That's right, Kayla Ray. Now, watch this, gang. This one is really cool. Crystal says to me, and she sent this to me. Hi, I'm wondering if you've got a script for calling a client that you haven't seen in 5 months to see if you've upset her. And what I said is go ahead and send her a gift certificate. And Crystal says, that's great, thank you. And then an hour later, Crystal says, done. She's on my book next week. Because what Crystal did, gang, is she actually sent her what one of these, let me bring you back out. She just sent her a little thing, I missed you, probably incentivized the text. Bang! The lady calls back. I said, you've been on my mind. Great, I want to come in to see you. So there's a lot of different ways of doing this. I mean, and by the way, every one of these that I'm showing you tonight, I've already put, listen closely because there's a lot going on. I've already put all of this stuff on my over-the-top Facebook page. So every slide that you see tonight, right, all these slides, and these are just fancy-dancy ways of putting this out. I have them on my Facebook page, so you can go there and you can download them, and you'll be in the game. So let's see, what else do I want to say to you? Okay, yeah, now we're coming back. I'm going to see, yeah, they're bringing me back. So I said a lot to you tonight. How are we doing? Okay, I got 2-3 minutes left with you. So did you see what we did? I mean, it was so simple. I mean, some of you guys that are like Facebook or social media, Instagram ninjas, just probably, it's like, no, you want to get fancy dancy. We'll get fancy dancy, but I wanted to do something tonight to help those of hairdressers that are just wading into the social media pool. They're a little bit intimidated by it to make this happen. Oh, man. Cleeth Sparks says, thank you, Michael. I love this. The essence of genius is simplicity. Stephen Jobs of Apple said, focus and simplicity are our mantra. You need to really work your you-know-what off to get your thinking clean enough so that your thinking is simple. But once you get there, all the hard work you put into making it simple is worth it because you can move mountains. So this is what we're trying to teach you tonight, is how to move mountains doing simple things on social media. Now, next week you can see I'm going to do a Facebook Live, number 28, boosting to blast. That's actually, I wanted to say, here's what I wanted to say, gang. Actually, what I wanted to say is boosting to super blast. I'm boosting to Super Blast next week, because I want to teach you that whatever result you get when you like post to blast your income pales in comparison to when you put a $1 boost on your post. All of a sudden it's like you're blasting on steroids. So this is really cool. Got a lot of people on tonight. Gave you a lot of stuff. If I was you, knowing what I know, I would watch this. Do me a favor and share this with those that haven't watched yet. Suzanne says, yay, yay to you, Suzanne. Thank you for joining me. Did you enjoy the ride? I enjoyed hanging out with you guys. And I'm gonna end it the way that I always end it, with my favorite. He's one of my heroes. You know who he is. He's the dude. We love him a lot. Come on. Here he is. Here it comes. He's coming. Now it is. Here. Okay. I love you guys! Susan, yes sir, I love you too, Susie. Renee, you're awesome, and I'll talk to all of you soon. So thanks for hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you that hang out with me. This means so much to me. Tamara says thanks you, Tamara, and thank you to Summit Salon Business Center, and thank you to L'Oreal PPD and all the brands, Redken and Matrix and Purology and L'Oreal Professional. You guys give us financial support so that we can do this. And I want to thank the Summit Salons and the Summit Consultants. I'm just so grateful. I used to be hateful, and now I'm grateful that we can do this. So have a good weekend, make a lot of money, have a good holiday, and I'll see you next week, gang. Hi to you, Holly. All right, thank you too, Jerry Good. See you later.